the Venerable Shio of Mgvime. March 3rd. A Syrian nobleman renounces his inheritance to pursue monasticism, travels to Georgia on an apostolic mission, founds a monastery, and ultimately seeks complete solitude in a cave. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include ascetic extremes such as extreme fasting and withdrawal from the world. The Venerable Shio of Mgvime stands as a foundational figure in the history of Georgian monasticism. He was counted among the 13 Syrian fathers who arrived in Georgia during the 6th century, having been sent to strengthen the Christian faith in that land. His life was marked by profound asceticism, unwavering obedience, and a deep longing for solitude, culminating in the establishment of a significant spiritual center. Born in Antioch, Syria, to pious parents, Shio received a thorough education from an early age. His heart, however, was drawn not to worldly pursuits, but to a life dedicated to God. At the age of 20, having heard of the renowned ascetic St. John of Zetzany, Shio secretly departed from his home. He distributed his entire inheritance to the poor, thereby renouncing all worldly possessions, and sought out St. John. For 20 years, Shio lived as a disciple under the guidance of St. John in the desert, perfecting himself in the monastic virtues of obedience, humility, and prayer. In the 6th century, a pivotal moment occurred for St. John and his disciples. The Most Holy Theotokos appeared to St. John and instructed him to select 12 of his disciples. They were to travel to Georgia, the land apportioned to her, with the mission to strengthen the Christian faith among its people. St. Shio was among the chosen 12 who accompanied their master on this sacred journey, demonstrating his readiness to serve the Church wherever he was called. Upon their arrival in Georgia, the Holy Fathers began their apostolic work, spreading the gospel and establishing communities of faith. After a period of shared labor, St. Shio felt a renewed call to a life of deeper solitude. With the blessing of his teacher, St. John, and the Catholicos Evlavios, St. Shio withdrew from the company of his brethren. He journeyed to the Sarkaneti Mountains, west of the ancient capital of Metsketa, where he discovered a deep cave. There he settled, dedicating himself to intense prayer and fasting. In this desolate dwelling, God provided for his servant through miraculous means. A dove would regularly bring bread to the saint, sustaining him in his isolation. Furthermore, water, a vital necessity in such a dry location, sprang forth within his cave, confirming divine providence and the grace bestowed upon him. These miracles served as a witness to his sanctity and drew attention to his secluded life. News of the holy ascetic and the divine signs surrounding him reached a local nobleman named Evagrius. While out hunting, Evagrius discovered the saint's dwelling and was astonished by the spiritual power emanating from him. Evagrius was moved to become St. Shio's disciple, renouncing his worldly life to follow the path of monasticism. As the fame of the holy ascetic spread, many people seeking spiritual guidance and desiring to embrace the monastic life flocked to the cave. A community of monks quickly formed around St. Shio. With the generous support of Evagrius and King Parsman, the first church dedicated to the Theotokos was constructed. This nascent community grew into the renowned Shio Mgvime Monastery, which became a significant center of spiritual life and monastic tradition in Georgia, continuing the work of strengthening the Christian faith. After leading the bustling monastic community for many years, St. Shio's heart once again yearned for complete solitude. He appointed his faithful disciple Evagrius as the new abbot to guide the brethren. Bidding farewell to the monks, St. Shio descended into a dark, deep cave that he had prepared for himself within the monastery grounds. He spent the last 15 years of his earthly life in this isolated cell, dedicating himself entirely to prayer and fasting, living as a hermit within the monastic enclosure. The Venerable Shio peacefully reposed in the Lord in this same cave. According to his will, he was buried there, his final resting place reflecting his lifelong commitment to solitude and asceticism. His life remains a powerful witness to the monastic ideal and the enduring strength of the Christian faith in Georgia. The Orthodox Church commemorates the Venerable Shio of Mgvime on May 9th, alongside the other Syrian fathers. His memory is also celebrated on the Thursday of Bright Week, the week following Pascha.